Okay, hi YouTube. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make your stick man run in pivot 3. Okay, let's just increase the background. Now, you don't say, you just, in this video I'm going to repeat it, so I'm only going to need to do it once. And if you're doing it in an actual film, excuse me, you will need a lot of patience because you have to do this over and over again, and it is kind of hard. And you will have to view this a lot of times just to keep in touch with it. Now just pause it if you do get stuck. Okay, let's get a better stick figure than that. Okay, first thing you're going to need is, let's think. Okay, that's funny. Don't know where I kept my stick figure. Let's see. Right. No, that's one of my guns. I save my stuff in stupid ways. Let's just use this. This isn't a very good stick figure. For this type of running, I wouldn't recommend using a stick figure as thick as this, but it'll do. Right, first of all, you're going to need him in a position like this. I'm not going to need a floor, and it's not going to look like he's moving because he's just doing it over and over again. Because I'm going to click the repeat button. But for you guys, it's going to be a lot harder. And it's going to take a lot of patience, so don't complain. Okay, let's see how we start. It's kind of hard to do as a stick figure. Just trying to remember the best position as he starts in. Okay, so you want him in a position kind of like this. Bend over slightly. Have his arms bent back like this. They'll stretch out later on. Okay, this is the basic starting position you want. So clean his frame. Okay, the next thing you're going to want to do is bring this forward. And you want to put him in this kind of position. Now you want to stretch him out like this. And there's a thing that you may not know of called smooth animations. People say, oh, they're choppy. The way to stop this mainly is on one of the frames while he's doing something, maybe like just about to fire his gun, move their legs a tiny little bit into a different position, maybe just for like 1-2 frames, depending on what you're doing. I'm only going to do it for 1 frame. Just move them very, very slightly and tense them, and then continue on. It just makes it so it's slightly smoother, it doesn't look as choppy. Now, if I have done this right, which I'm not totally sure on, this should be okay. And the next thing you want to do is, mainly you would bring it out a lot. And yeah, something like this. This isn't the best, this tutorial. Now you're going to want to tense him maybe again, let's check. Let's check if that... yeah, that was actually alright. Let's just turn up the speed a bit, give it a bit more action. Yeah, so that's a pretty good way of doing it. So smoothing is very good, as you can see. It doesn't make it choppy at all. Now you're going to need to start bringing it back into the position it was in before, and then you should keep it in a starting position and do that over and again. You should get a good running tutorial. So let me teach you how to bring it back down. Now, as far as I think, I would just do something like this and start to flatten it out. Now, you may think the feet don't play a big part, but if I do that, it makes it look silly. So, yes, you do need to tense the feet slightly. Now, okay, once you've done that, the starting position I'm putting him, just trying to remember. I want to bring him back down again. And you basically what you want to start doing is bringing him into the start position. Oops. Okay. Start bringing him back in. Give me one sec. Okay, now bring him into the basic the same position it was before. Put the feet flat, basically like this, so the feet's crossing over. And you want to start bringing these arms back up. And for the final frame, it'll get it back into the complete final position. Okay, now just bend it back a bit again, and you should have a alright running tutorial. Now this isn't the bestest one in the world actually, but it's okay. Now the arm movement in this is slightly dodgy. I'm just going to correct that quickly. That's it. Yeah, you need to bring this arm back out sometimes. Let's correct that in the other few frames. Okay, let's correct that in this last frame to make it slightly better. And basically that's an alright running tutorial by me. Thank you, Hugh.